Hey guys, what's going on? It's ChosenTCG here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a 6 Samurai deck for the March 2013 ban list. As always, I'll have the full deck list down below if you need to check it out. And make sure you leave a comment, thumbs this video up, and subscribe if you want to see more video from me. Okay, so let's get started with the deck. So the deck itself consists of 3 Kizans, 1 Grandmaster, 2 Elders, double Kageki, triple Kagemusha, 1 hand, 1 Enishi, legendary 6 Samurai Enishi, 1 Spirit, and 1 Zanji. Spells are pretty standard. Got the triple Asceticism, triple United, triple Gate. Sorry, 1 Gateway. Oh, if we had triple Gateways, that would be pretty good. That'd be pretty nice, eh? And what is this thing called? Shien Signal at 3. Pretty much one of the main reasons why I'm making this deck video. Probably gonna use Samurais a lot in the next couple of weeks, upcoming formats, of course, as well, just to see how good they do. And then I got the 1 Rhoda. Now Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, no Dark Hole, so I'm gonna explain. Gonna explain that later. Got the triple MST. One now for the traps. Now 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Warning, double Bottomless, 1 Compulsory, 1 Starlight Road, 1 Magatama, and 1 double-edged sword technique, and 1 save zone. Alright, so I'm gonna explain some of my choices. So we got the Kizans at 3 and 1 Grandmaster. I used to run 2 Grandmasters, but Kizan is actually way better, and it's basically a Grandmaster anyway, so why the fuck am I running 2 Grandmasters? And you can only have one of those guys out, so you can't make, I guess, any exceed plays with like level 5s with Grandmasters. And since the deck is so quick already, so fast with like special summoning in general, you really don't need them. If you're playing old school Samurais, you had to have this card because you didn't have Kizan, right? So Elder, well, I see people running 1 sometimes, and I think 2's working out pretty good. Most people run 2. Basically a Cyber Dragon, level 3, pretty much helps you get out your level 5s and levels, mostly level 5s, level 6 as well. You can pretty much you know, tune this guy with your Kagemusha to get your Shien or any level 5, or your Naturia Beast. Kagemusha, sorry, not Kagemusha, Kageki, Marauding Captain effect, 2000 defense, it's 1700 attack, pretty much when it comes out with another 6 Samurai, and then you pretty much go into your Shien play. Not really much to talk about, except Kagemusha, you guys can't forget the second effect, which is pretty much if it gets targeted, if any of your monsters get targeted as the 6 Samurai, you could pretty much target it to this card instead. So like Book of Moon or Icarus Attack, if your opponent targets one of your monsters, you know, you can have this card being targeted instead. So that's pretty good. And then let's see, I don't really want to explain too much, but we all know hand is there for getting rid of Spirit Reapers, basically. Nishi's basically getting rid of big monsters, you know, bouncing them back to the extra deck. And then Spirit, I'm using Spirit because I think it's a really good card. It's just that it's a little slow sometimes, because you know, you do have to, it's kind of a waste of a normal summon in a way, but if you can equip it to like a Grandmaster or a Zanji, it's actually really good because it puts a lot of pressure on your opponent. Because let's say I got my Zanji. My Zanji has 23 attack. If I declare an attack and I pretty much I'm going to destroy monsters. So let's say I'm playing windups. I'm going to destroy their carrier. No, not carrier. It's banned. Wind Up Rat, let's say. All those monsters are low attack anyway. Well, they have to do something about it, or else I'm going to draw a card. And plus, Zanji's at 23, so they pretty much will have to waste, I don't know, Mirror Force, because Mirror Force will destroy the Zanji, and the Spirit of the Samurai will shield the Zanji from being destroyed. But yeah, it's a good card. It used to be used a lot in older formats, but now I've seen some decks play, but not a lot of people play it. Zanji, just a overall good card. You know, when you attack a monster, or when you control another 6 Samurai on the field, you attack another monster, that monster is going to be destroyed at the end of the damage step. So really good card. Let's see, so we got Asceticism, pretty much, you know, the combo with Elder, not Elder, what is it called, Kagemusha and, you know, Kageki. Try to bring out the Shien out as soon as possible, or the Naturia Barkion. You know, it's speed, it's very fast in Samurais with this card. And then you got a triple United for draw engine, of course the 1 gateway, you know, just, you know, it's Six Samurais. You gotta have those cards, and we all know what Gateway does, man. Gateway is just way too good. And by the way, this deck is very budget because I think the structure deck itself is something like $8-10, and if you buy one copy, I believe, and okay, so I don't think the structure deck comes with Kageki. It was one of these cards that don't come with, but if you buy like 3 copies of the deck, you'll get the 3 Kizans. I think this is pretty much the hardest card to get, but you can pretty much get away with buying 1 copy and getting like some of the extra cards. I think it was Elder, I believe, that didn't come with the deck. I don't remember, but it's definitely a budget deck, and you should go out and just try it. It's really fun. And then we got the triple smoke signal and the one Rhoda. Definitely got to use those for more consistency. And then heavy storm and monster reborn. No dark hole, because dark hole is going to destroy all your monsters, and you don't want your monsters to get destroyed. Because, well, my mentality is if you're going to win, you'd rather get your monsters out on the board before your opponent. That's why I don't use Torrential Tribute or Dark Hole, because I feel like if, let's say, I go first and I have Dark Hole in my hand and I have a bunch of other monsters that I could, synchro with, well, I'm going to get a full field, and the Dark Hole is not going to really do anything unless I have the mentality that all my cards are going to get destroyed, right? So I'm not using Dark Hole. So triple MSD for the back row hit, 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Solemn Warning, got the 2 Bottomless, 1 Compulse, 1 Starlight Road to protect your back row and your monsters. Really good in this deck just because you're running continuous spells. And then Magatama for that, Solemn. It's pretty much another Solemn. And then Double-Edged Sword Technique. It's pretty much a Gotham's Call, a really good card. I'm not using 2, I'm using 1 though. And then Safe Zone. Pretty much this card in combination with Shien is pretty much almost like 95% of the time you're pretty much going to win, because once you get the Shien out and you use Safe Zone on Shien, well, Safe Zone says your opponent can not target or destroy this card or destroy by battle, and your opponent cannot, and this card cannot attack directly the monster equipped with Safe Zone. So if you equip it to Shien, Shien has 2500 attack, it's pretty beefy, can't be destroyed by battle, can't be destroyed by card effects. Well, the only card to target is the Safe Zone, so your opponent has to use MST or Heavy Storm, something to destroy Safe Zone, because when Safe Zone is destroyed, this card is destroyed. Well, you can also negate a spell or trap once per turn, so your opponent goes, oh, Heavy Storm. No, I'll negate it. They'll pretty much need like 2 copies of MST just to get rid of Shien, and that doesn't happen too often. So that's Shien, and then we have level 5's Naturia Beast. I keep saying Barkion, but Beast. That level 5 you can get out easily with Kagemusha, Kageki, Elder, and Kagemusha, and yeah. Oh wait, when I said Asceticism, it's dang, I keep forgetting. It's you get. Damn it. Okay, wait. You get Kagemusha with Kageki. No, not Kageki. Elder on the field. I'm sorry. It's just that these names are kind of confusing. But you can get this out really, really easily with Asceticism or just Kageki itself. Right, and same thing with not Android. It's a level 5, easy to get out. Barkion, you can get it out pretty easily. You can go Kagemusha and Kizan. There's ways to get it out. And then there's a level 5, extra level 5 Catastor. And then there's the Stardust Dragon, for Starlight Road. And then your Naturia Barkion, good card, you can get out, right? Stops traps. And then your XYZ monsters, so you got your 1 Six Samurai Shadow of the Six Samurai, Shien. Pretty much its effect is you can detach 1 material to target 1 face-up monster you control with less than 2000 attack or less, and its attack becomes 2000. So it's good if you have like a Kagemusha on the field. It's really, I don't make this card often, but it's a good card to have in case you do want to go for like the double Kizan to go into the beefier monster. But I don't use it too often. Got the level 3 Tentempo Zen main, Acid Golem, got the Blade Armor Ninja, and the Heroic Champion Excalibur for the rank 4s now. So we're like, I haven't used, I think, Blade Armor Ninja because I don't play Samurai that much. But I haven't used Blade Armor Ninja that much. But however, I can tell you from experience that Excalibur itself, oh my god, this card is just crazy. If there's an open field and you have like, I don't know, like a what is it called? Like a Zanji or like a Kizan or something like that, and you're afraid of gores, you just XYZ up, and then you use this card's effect attached to attack for 4k. That's pretty insane. And then Blade Armor Ninja is good, when you have like what's it called, like small monsters, and you just want to attack over, you can attack twice. Really good card. And then Utopia, Black Strip of Corn, and then Shockmaster. You can also run other rank 4 monsters like Maestroke and what else is there? It's good. I can't think of any. Okay, or Utopia Ray if you want. Alright, so I haven't played this deck too much right now. I have played like various. I think there's like one format where all I would do is just play Samurais, and this deck is definitely good. Extra cards, not actually deck or the side deck. Extra cards you can use are the Tempo or Dojo. These cards are good in general. I think I haven't seen them being played like that much, but they're really good overall, like kind of to feed the counters for Gateway. Other than that, I'm not a big fan of them. And then you can also run more double-edged sword techniques or Dark Hole, if you want. You can run, Mirror Force Compulsory. Compulsory is a great card in this deck because what I found out was if your opponent has like a big XYZ monster, it's kind of hard to get over unless you have like your Hand of the Six Samurai. Same thing with small monsters like Spirit Reaper, right? Like you kind of just want to get rid of it like for one turn and then OTK or something like that. And then yeah, so that's pretty much it for the deck. What is this thing doing here? And hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys go check out the like I said, the deck list on the bottom if you haven't already done so. And yeah, so please leave a comment below, thumbs this video up, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, peace out, guys.